How's it going, guys? My name's Graeme. Welcome back to OneShot. I feel like usually on part 2, 3s, things like that, I don't say my name is Graeme. But it feels like of particular importance in a game like this where the character is going to be addressing me very specifically like this. Graeme, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear ya. Phew, what happened? Everything went pitch black for a second. That's totally me having closed out of the game without using the proper bed save, because at this point, I can't actually use it. I gotta remember kind of where I was at, what my next step was here. Oh wait, that's right. I had just gotten the syringe and the bottle of pond water, and I'm trying to mix things together to make a very particular concoction. So I just gotta kind of try and figure out what can be combined. Can these be corked? See, part of the issue is that I had to combine a liquid with a gas, and right now I just have a liquid, like two liquids. So I do feel like I do need to get rid of one of these somehow, and I don't really know how to go about that. I already have some of the stuff in the bottle. Is that also what I have in the syringe? This pond sure looks different. The water here looks like jelly. It's formed a bubble over the surface. I think that I kind of said that before. And I guess there's nothing to do with the syringe. Oh, did I not take this? Oh, okay. So there's this area with all the ponds and a few of the gas spewing things up on pillars that Nico specifically says they cannot reach. But then up and over here, I have not been this way. I guess we want to fill the bottle with this gas, Graeme. Alright, let me just turn the bottle upside down. Did we do it? Did we dump? And there goes the pond water. But at least we have this smoke. Okay, that's what we wanted. But is it going to be corked in there, you know? It's kind of just floating around in an open bottle. It's full of noxious fumes. Cork it up? Can't combine them. Can I just syringe it immediately? So I should inject the liquid through the cork? It is corked, right? Because it was a wine bottle. Yes, do that. It's like I'm a doctor. Oh, I should probably shake this too. Are you gonna shake it yourself? Okay, nice. I wasn't sure we had to go find like a paint shaker. It changed color. Bottle of acid. It's full of a thick liquid acid. Oh, maybe you just take like a drop of it. You don't have to do too much. It's your first time. Go light. Nothing crazy. Initially, the amount of noxious fumes emitted by the natural gas vents caught our team off guard. Thank goodness the medical team reacted as quickly as they did. Despite its failure, the first expedition did bring up some interesting observations about the Barrens. We found that there's not one but 2 such vent zones. With fumes being pumped out at such high concentrations, it seems a miracle that the gas hasn't spread everywhere else. Our biologists concluded that the phosphor shrimp in the crater pools were actively consuming the gas. The shrimp in the ocean also prevent the gas from wafting off into the Glen. If that's the case, then we owe a lot to these little guys. I like them. Big task for such a small little critter. Thank you, shrimpies. That is, I feel like I've only been to one gaseous area like this that is very broadly connected. I don't think I've actually been to 2 separate instances of it. It felt like that at first, but then they ended up being connected, right? What was I using this acid for? I was going to use it to like de-rust. No, I was going to use it on the robot. That's every time that catches me off guard. My brain doesn't wrap around it properly because it is still just the regular word robot, but it's just spelt with ro included. Yep, that's not the way to go. I gotta maze my way out of the gas area first. Where are you at, buddy? How far down the docks? There you are. I got what you need. I need something I can use to wash the robot with. Oh, okay, wet the sponge. And definitely use the gloves. I'm guessing you want me to pour this acid onto the sponge, Graeme? Good thing I have these gloves. Exactly what I was thinking. I hope this works. I completely lost the bottle and the acid. That's gone. I guess we just decided that was a write-off and not worth keeping, despite the fact it's been repeatedly useful. Sponge soaked with the acidic cleaning solution. Now we can give you your sponge bath there, Mr. Robot. Alright, hold still. I have no other choice. Well, at least try and enjoy it then. There. How's that? I can move again. Thank you. Oh, his little heart. I am able to fulfill my purpose again. Where would you like to go? Can you take me to the tower? Calculating. Closest destination to the tower is the Glen. Port number hyphen. You gotta work on your numbers, man. For a robot, you're not much of a mathematical whiz, I would say. My built-in navigation circuits have fried. I'm gonna assume that's not good. It is not good at all. Once again, I cannot follow my programming. Is there anything I can do to help? In the event of an error, you should speak with the head engineer. She will know what to do. The head engineer. That would be Silver, right? So I guess we just gotta head back to her place. Bit of a hike, but shouldn't take us too long. Hi-ho, Silver. Oh, did I go into the wrong... Yep. Alright. Just, I'm gonna pack that big entrance back into my bag and save it for the appropriate time. I just remembered where it is. I know exactly where I have to go. Hi-ho. It's completely lost all impact. It's not worth it anymore. Excuse me again, miss. I found a robot who can take me towards the tower, but it's having some trouble, so it told me to talk to you. Alright. What is the issue? It said something about its navigation circuits being fried? Just the navigation circuits? Apparently. Graeme and I fixed everything else, I think. I have something that may help. Robots have the ability to trace material from their source locations. If you let the robot borrow this, then its backup tracking system should activate. Oh, very beautiful little clover you have there. Much appreciated. I very much want that. Give. It's a very pretty necklace. What's it made of? Amber found from the Glen. What's the thing inside the amber? The black clover? That's a common plant in our world. Kind of like a club in cards, right? It's also... I'm not sure if I can bear to part with this. My programming says yes, but I still feel conflicted. Going against your little bit of counter-programming, hey? Never mind. You need to finish your mission more than I need my keepsake. Here. Oh, thank you. Ooh. I like the achievement jingle. The, like, good work. Nice going jingle there. Before I go, is there anything else I can do in return? Actually, do you know how to play chess? Yeah, well... Sort of. I've played it with some older kids before. Then will you play a game with me? I mean, I don't know the rules very well, but I guess it's the least I could do. I've been beaten in chess in like 3 turns flat before. The guy was like, hey, do you know how to play chess? And I just kind of said yes, assuming he meant, do you know the basic rules? No, he meant, do you like know chess? There's like 1 or 2 moves you can do, and if the person like doesn't respond to them appropriately, then you know they don't know chess, and you can just destroy them. It's very easy to counter, and you leave yourself very open, or you can just win immediately. You're really good at this. Thank you. It was built into my code. Yeah, okay, but are you like the Ocean Blue machine or whatever it's called, like the IBM chess machine? Are you that good, or is it like someone just put in some basics in there? So what's it like being a robot and all? Do you think they could improve over time? Oh shit, we put the sun down. You're gonna want to be careful with that, Nico. Don't just put it on the floor. It's gonna get all dusty. You're gonna get dust on the sun. I've talked to other robots and they all say something about programming code and stuff. Even you did just now. It's a little hard to understand sometimes. I know. Most of the robots here are not tamed. Tamed? Watch out. There goes my bishop. Taming. It's complicated. No? How complicated exactly? There goes my other bishop. I can't really explain what tamed robots are, but I'm one of them. This is something I've really wanted to know more about. I was hoping you'd, elaborate a little further than this. All the other tamed robots have been moved to other regions. Exactly where, I don't know. Oh. There goes my little horse. Night. Right. Oh, have you ever been to any other regions? I heard that there's 2 more. In the past, yes. I still have the data, the coordinates, the memories. I don't know how much of that still holds true. The world may be a very different place now, because the sun is gone. No, I said this already, didn't I? The sun probably won't save the world. The decaying started back before the sun went out. The sun's sudden death was just the tipping point. The things went south really fast after that. End things. Oh, then there's nothing I can do? Check. What? When did your queen get there? The only thing you can do is complete your pilgrimage. In a way, you were only supposed to be a second chance for the people. Just like how the Barons was only supposed to be a second chance for me. There's no guarantee that things will work out. But, checkmate. Alright, I guess I've kept you long enough. Thank you for listening. I hope you get home safely. Thank you also. I mean, if you're like a computer-programmed chess expert, does it really give you very much satisfaction to play like a preschooler? Come on. Preschooler in terms of chess, that is. I don't really know for sure. Off you go. There's no reason for you to linger in the Barrens. Oh, okay, I guess we just go back to our robot again. This game had done a really good job of being linear, not linear up until this point, where it's just like, hey, yeah, there's like only 1 or so real directions you can actually embark on. But along the way, you get to choose how much interacting you get to do. You can kind of find a little bit of side questing, or not really questing, but just flesh out the world a little bit by exploring. Now we've kind of hit a weird point where it's like, go to A, go to B, go to A, go to B. And I don't like that as much within this game. That's fine if you want to introduce things along the way that kind of keep it fresh, but nothing's really changing from one visit to the next. So I'm just kind of stuck doing these little fetch quest type errands here. Here's my buddy. I'm always ending up on the wrong spot. A piece of glowing amber with a black clover inside. Oh! I was about to get worried there, like, oh, shit, nothing happened. This is Amber from the Glen. I'm reading it as if he's excited, and then I just remembered he always speaks in all capitals. I can remember now. Activating tracking system. Setting course. Wait. This boat is over capacity. You'll need to leave behind some of your possessions. We only need, like, your head and possibly your arms. I could maybe do some rowing duties, but can we just, like, throw your body overboard? Oh. Well, I don't think I'll be needing this crowbar anymore. Or this gas mask and gloves. Those are such useful items. I don't know what else you would get rid of, though. You don't want to get rid of the sun. But, like, oh, come on, buddy. You were, like, 2 pounds over capacity. Can't you just row a little harder or something? Your boat is fine, I'm certain. What a stickler. This is acceptable. Onwards we go. I mean, I get from a game perspective that it's like, hey, just kind of empty out the inventory a little bit. I like these scenes a lot. Oh, interesting. He doesn't have, like, a proper body. He doesn't have legs. He is a part of the boat. In that case, I guess why I get why you'd be a bit more of a stickler. You don't want to sink a boat when you are the boat. You tend to be a little bit more cautious about those sorts of things. This is a pretty area we're in. We got these little floaty firefly doodads. Here's your stop, the Glen. Thank you. There should be a village to the north, but that's all I can recall. Your memory should be a lot better. You're a robot, man. Your entire purpose is to store and collect and recall data. Oh, that's good to know. Farewell. May your mission be a success. Are you leaving? I kind of wanted to just, like, leave the meter running, dude. Like, I repaired you entirely. Gave you power, cleared off the rust, gave you a homing device. Like, think you might just want to wait for me? Yes, I must return to my station, but you'll be all alone again. It's okay. I like it that way. I have not been tamed. I wish we knew how. I would have tamed him. Kept that guy on the payroll. Oh, here's the black clovers all over the place. We totally found some of these by the weird area Silver's in, didn't we? Now I'm not 100% certain, but I guess we go pop in here. Ooh, nice pond. What do we have at this point? Well, the sun. That's good. The amber and a strange journal. Still cannot read any of that, though, I guess. I was hopeful that that was a door. Cool. We're getting all sorts of these little screenshot wallpaper-worthy images in really rapid succession here after not seeing that many of them. Oh, well, that's a nice viewpoint up here. Hope the rent isn't too much. I wouldn't mind paying for a room in a cottage like this. Well, that... Okay, I see what it did. It really felt like it did not serve a purpose. Who is that? Oh, who are you? Just, okay, never mind. This isn't a stream or anything. That is. Yes, there is something impassable. This is quite passable, though. I'm going to cut this girl off here. All right, now I know the spot. What's up? I'm catching fireflies for Mommy. Why don't you tell me more? I'm trying to get a good look at you to decipher if you're a robot or not. It kind of looks like it. This jar is full of fireflies. Mind if I just take your firefly jar, little girl? I'm sure I could find a use for it at some point. I don't immediately know what I would do with it, but I feel like I need it. I guess that would be how you head up to the village. Oh, hello. You look intriguing as hell. Are you like a fisherman, but you wear a cool, like, bird costume? This character has beds in this room and also little ponds and, like, fishing rods. I guess they kind of sleep with the fishes. There was a time when our people used to live in these ruins, but due to flooding, most of us have moved to less permanent settlements. Flooding? Aye, the land has gotten brittle. The Glen used to be in one piece, you know, but now it's just a bunch of islands that get smaller and smaller. Well, sounds interesting. I would like to know more. More fireflies and all that. It's a bed. Well, more like a mattress. That's fine. It doesn't need a bed frame to be a bed. Just a mattress is good enough. These picky people who don't think that's good enough. Fishing pole, empty jar. A jar of worms. Gross. Oh, what about this? You got like a full platter laid out here. Warm coals and fish stew. Yum yum. Do you still live here? Sort of. Fish populations near the village are thinning, so we fisher folk are making temporary shelter here. Makes sense. The deeper ruins have been abandoned for a while though, but I do see some kids coming in and out of those. I think they actually live there. I want to go take a peek at the ruins. Oh, there's all sorts of fisher folk. Makes more sense why they didn't get their own little in-window picture here in the text bubble. Nothing's biting. Perhaps you should use more worms? Filled with small dried fish. Full of fish heads. Same crab shells. Ooh, there's one lone crabber in the village. Nice, mixing things up. People are gonna get sick of eating fish heads. I know I personally can only eat so many. Oh, what do you know? There's a handful of docks there, but there was nowhere else to be gone. I literally had to zigzag through that building at some point anyways. Just like my options are only to go north or south. I know they said the village was to the north, but this seemed more intriguing to me. Alula? Alula, where did you go? Graeme, did you hear that? Alula? I think it's coming from southeast of here. We better head southwest though. just to mix things up. Just to see, steer clear, spy from a distance maybe. Maybe make another fisher friend. This is the best fishing spot I've found yet. All the fish I catch here are longer than my arm. It's full of eels. Wait, no. It's full of snakes. Well, I mean, is it really worth the length when you're catching snakes? Some people might call them the fish of the land / sea. They're kind of multi-purpose fish. They're kind of advanced fish in that way, aren't they? They kind of can do a bit of both. I do like water snakes. Those are very cool. I also like eels. I think eels are really cool. I also like eating eels. Oh, I like the character design here a lot. Hey, you there. Have you seen a little girl? She's a little shorter than you. Oh, is it the one catching fireflies? And wait, that's the sun. Are you our savior? I wouldn't jump to any conclusions, but I mean, yes? Oh, my stars. Sorry for my rudeness. It's all right. Are you looking for someone? My little sister. She's been gone for 3 days now. I've been looking all over, but what does she look like? A little shorter than you. Long blue hair, 2 blue feathers on top of her head. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that. What was the last place you saw her? Back inside the ruins. She said she was headed towards the forest, so I'm waiting here now. I ran out of places to look, so I decided to run around screaming in circles in one very condensed, like 3-meter area, and figured sooner or later she'd turn up. More fireflies, hey? Are you from the village? No, I don't remember why, but my father left the village when we were still young. We've lived in the ruins ever since. Well, it's just Alula and I now. I can't lose her too. Alula is all I have. I can't lose her. I've learned that following up conversations with characters in this game is relatively important, that they tend to dish out additional knowledge at that point. Oh, hello, South Bank robot. Water sample collection in progress. Okay, well, once you know whether or not anyone's peed in it, let me know, because I'm not jumping in no pee water. I wonder, there must be more down here than just the ruins. There's all sorts of zigzagging bridges. Continuously south seems very much where I would stick the ruins. That looks like what might be them over to the side there. Hello, person. Welcome to the research station. Hello? Did Dr. Silverpoint send you? Would that just be Silver, probably? No? I'm with Graeme. Oh, carry on then. Well, I mean, the answer to that is kind of yes, no. Hello, person. Welcome to the research station. Hello. Same thing, Dr. Silverpoint. No? Carry on then. Is the research station the same as the ruins? Oh wait, there's like cool purple robot and stuff. This seems like something I'm going to follow up on later. Can't get past that tree. I just definitely saw more stuff around here that I would like to explore more thoroughly before I like commit 100% to that. So let's see, further east along here. Nope, there's our fisher friend, same as before. And far out to the west, there was a larger bridge than, like, larger than this, similar to the ones that I've been finding heading north-south. Yeah, this must have been the one I was looking for. I wasn't sure if it would take me out of screen or not. So what is this? The doorway is full of vines, Graeme. I don't weigh in too often on this, do I? Oh, another one of these cool guardian dudes. The sun. You're the Messiah. Are you on your way to the tower? Mm-hmm. You can enter the refuge through the wall. You'll need to sign your name in this scroll first. Alright, do you have a pen? Oh no, I only had one job. No, I've lost mine. Perhaps you should look around the Glen for another. There was only one pen in the entirety of the existence of this whole world. Also, there's this door, so I'm just gonna slip in here. I'm sure he won't mind. He only cares about that one door. He's only programmed to care about that one door. Hello, person. Please, do note that the ruins below are partially flooded. Oh. Should we not be here? There is no immediate danger. Using this area as a dwelling is not recommended, however. What do? I have, like, the ruins waiting below me. There was a research station. Let's peek and see if there's an indication of how large this might be. I feel like there's not a lot going on here immediately. Only one path to head down. Sure, why the hell not? And maybe we're going to be blocked off here anyways. A cluster of vines is blocking the way. Like, we're not going to be able to explore it fully at this point. Anyways, we might as well get a sense of maybe what's going to be needed to explore it more in the future. Ooh. Okay, a bit of zigzagginess going on. Hello again, Graeme. What the shit? I'm going to move this out of the way off to the side here so you guys can see. It literally just changed my desktop background. That was really cool. That was so cool, actually. Ah. I'm really glad that I committed to filming this in a windowed mode like this, because otherwise stuff like that would completely get lost. And even if I had another program, if I still had Steam open or anything, it would hide that. Damn, that was cool. It seems I need to help you again. Nico will not be able to progress otherwise. This time the information you need has fallen to the most easily accessible place on your machine. Do you see it? Yes. Yes, I do, actually. You'll know what to do with it then. That was cool because I just got to see it immediately. That might not have been a very easy puzzle to solve otherwise. Still haven't figured it out yet? You remember the document, correct? This time, it's even more obvious. What's the most easily accessible place on the machine? Like, we've seen it. I just wanted to follow up and see what more it had to say. Okay, so there must be somewhere in the ruins that, like, I need to enter that particular ordering. Like, I need to light up certain panels to look like that. Like, it looks like the light bulb, more or less. But not enough so that you could guess it. You're not going to guess a 5x5 panel sequence. These vines appeared mere minutes ago. Really? I've been seeing a lot of them in doorways and stuff. I just assumed it was because this place was abandoned. A sign of distress. Huh? A living being is in need of help, but I cannot trace the source. Well, leave it to me. Detectivizing mini mysteries is kind of the name of the game here for me. That's what I'm all about. That's what I'm here for. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. Okay. Thank you. I'll attempt to find and visit them. The pathway is blocked. By blocks. Yeah, by like a singular block, Nico. I know you got your hands full, but like you can't even just like kick it out of the way, maybe? Just give it a quick little tower and get that out of the way? Seems like it would be a relatively easy solution, would it not? Ooh, is the color changing ever so slightly? Getting a slightly more blue? Wow. That looks really cool. I like the looks of all these vines here. Hey there, poison ivy-ish savior. I can't believe it. You're real. Miss? Are you alright? No. We should get you to the village. Maybe they could... It's okay. Too late for me. But the sun... I haven't seen it. I haven't felt it in so long. Savior, if it's not too much trouble, can you lend me the sun for a while? Will it make you better? No. It will not save me. I just want to experience the sun one more time before I... Well... Oh. Would it be too selfish of me to ask? Is Nico gonna ask me? Because I kind of think this is a really big ask. That makes me nervous. I don't want to hand over the sun, you know? I don't want to do it in a situation where... what should I do, Graeme? I want to be helpful, but she's a crazy... it makes me think Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy's a villain, you know? This is stressful. I don't know if there was anything else I could do. Oh, do you know what? I think I accidentally just committed to don't. Yeah. The option is gone. I did not give it. I was leaning towards not giving it. I was honestly gonna not give it anyways. I just kind of lost the fanfare of that, the build up to it. Well, shoot, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just gonna be a jerk and hoard it for myself. It just seems like the game kind of gears you up in the direction that giving it would be the most obvious choice. It's like, yeah, you want to be helpful, you want to be a good person, of course you would give it. But like, you know, the more intriguing choice would be to hoard it, especially just in case the character does turn out to be evil. Man, I'm a real jerk, aren't I? No change in any of this? Have you found the source of the distress? Do you know what? I think I just closed the option menu. I'm not certain I formally chose an option. Yeah, I did just accidentally close it. Okay, I'm gonna commit to don't. Now that I've already gone through the whole panic of it and everything, now I feel like I'm committed. Oh. Oh, well, don't doesn't do anything. It isn't like a decisive ending pathway or anything like that. I guess in that case, I'll give it and I'll see what happens. I would have committed fully to not giving it, but I guess the game is kind of pushing me towards that, it seems. Here. Warm. I have almost forgotten. It's so warm. That's good, right? The vines should be gone now. I'm not afraid anymore. Oh, she had a nice little smile there for a second. Don't leave it forever, do you? It's the sun. We're leaving it with her for now. Oh, so there we go. Okay, so it like she said, it's not saving her. This is like a temporary thing, so she won't be stressed to open up the vines again. I gotcha. Okay. I feel like I'm the caretaker of the sun. I gotta make sure I'm being responsible with it. I have the entire sun in my hands. But hey, just like earlier, now and again it's fine. Just drop it on the ground, leave it in the dust. It's fine. Get some moss and dirt on it and stuff. It shouldn't matter too much. The vines receded. Do you know what happened? I found this plant person. She was barely holding on. I gave her the sun for now, but she said it was too late for her. I understand. I need to report this to the city. Huh. I don't expect robots to have much true empathy. That must just kind of be like an unrelated understanding. Oh. Where in the shit am I? There's like a goat and all sorts of stuff wandering around. Okay, was there more vines within this building somewhere? I think there might have been. At the very least, there was vines up where that guardian was, right? Is that where I'm heading now? Yeah, this was blocked off. I'm guessing I just have to walk on the panels. I want to see what Nico has to say about this first. What in the world is this thing in the doorway? It reminds me of what I saw a while ago at the cliffs. For some reason, I'm afraid to touch it. Yeah, I remember the thing you're talking about. It does look exactly like that. Alright, I'm going to have this open next to me here so I can kind of see exactly what's going on. Oh, get out of here. This is going to be impossible. Oh, wait. Okay. I gotta think of what I want to do here. I'm going to make a full ring around everything. And then... Does this make sense? Am I thinking through this correctly? I'm most the way there. Yep, okay. This can work. This can work. This is what I was trying to do. This is what I had in mind. I think I got it. And just one more. That wasn't too painful. Nice. I got that pretty quickly. Had a plan. Executed it. Went swimmingly. Oh, it already changed my desktop back again. Another one of these like four-eyed bird people. You saved me. Thank you. I was trapped in there for so long. So, are you Alula? You know my name? Wow, the Messiah really does know everything. Do people still know I'm the Messiah even when I'm not walking around with a light bulb in my hand? Actually, I just met your brother earlier. Oh, right. Gosh, Calamus must be so worried. Can you bring me to him? Yeah, that sounds reasonable. But I also want to go into the weird room you were just in. Wait a minute. How did you know I was the Messiah? I don't have the sun with me. Your eyes. They remind me of the sun. Oh. That's why you're our Messiah, right? Well, a lot of people back in my home world have eyes like mine. Home world? Yeah. I'm actually from another world, you see. It's a place where the sun is in the sky and not in a tower. Do you like this world too? Yeah. Yay! Calamus keeps saying how this world is getting more dangerous by the minute. But that's okay, you're here now. You can make everything better. Yeah. Don't know if that's really the case. Oh, well, this room you were stuck in kind of sucks. Glad I could help. Certainly wouldn't want to be stuck there. Well, I feel like that was one of the most productive episodes. I feel like I've had that feeling at the end of each of these separate installments. And that is, I think, a mark of good game design, that I'm walking away feeling like I've accomplished a lot. But this one in particular, it just feels like a lot has happened. We're in an entirely new area, solved some cool puzzles, and yeah, I'm just feeling really good about this right now. Leaving this episode very much on a high note, solving a cool puzzle and rescuing this girl who is in need of our help. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again soon.